Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, everyone, depending on you watching what time you're watching this video. And welcome to my review on Advion Cockroach Bait. I'm gonna do a quick review video on Advion Cockroach Bait. I wanted to do this video because I wanted to talk to the people who are having any kind of roach problem or bug problem in their house. I've tried a lot of things. I just want to give you a quick backstory before I begin. Um, I want to say about a month ago, somebody had, I'm not gonna mention no names. Somebody had moved into the place that I live temporarily, and this person actually brought roaches with that person. So it spread pretty quickly. At first, it was just down in this person's area, but then anybody that had to deal with roaches, they spread and they mate very quickly and they migrate, and like it just, they do everything very quickly. So it doesn't take long. If you have one roach, it's not going to take you long to see three. If you have three, it's not going to take you long to see 10, so you have to do something about it. I've tried all the remedies, the peanut butter. I tried what is that called? The detergent. What is that called? I forget the name of that detergent. If you know the name of the detergent I'm talking about that helps with roaches, leave them down in the comments. But I've tried a lot of things. I've tried Raid. I've tried what's the other one? I can't think of it. I should have wrote them down. I apologize, but I did try a lot of different brands. I want to say between 4 and 5 different brands and about 4 and 5 different remedies. Now some of them were working temporarily, but it didn't solve the problem. You would see the roaches, you know, put the stuff down, whatever you were using, and I want to say a week later they would come back. So I was trying to find something that was gonna get rid of them, and that's probably the hardest part, is finding something that's gonna get rid of them. And like I said, this person brought the roaches into my place of residence, and they were everywhere. They were everywhere. I opened my drawers. They'd be crawling on my clothes. I would do my laundry. They'd be in my hamper, and it's anybody that experienced that knows it's not a good feeling. Like it's creepy, especially if you don't like bugs. I don't like bugs. I don't mind bugs. I just don't like them. I don't mind them as long as they're outside where they're supposed to be, and not like in my clothes and stuff like that. Now they were in the kitchen, but luckily, I mean, I've never, through the grace of somebody blessing me, um, I've never seen them in my food. And that was my biggest worry. I didn't want to see roaches in my food like that. Like I'm a pretty calm, collected person, but that would flip me out. Like I would be cursing, throwing stuff. I would not eat the food. I probably would not even eat here any if I seen a roach in my food. Like that's just one thing that gets me to a boiling point, to be like very upset. So I did not want to see them in my food. But like I said, through the grace of God, I guess he was watching over me, because like, and I know of course God is watching over me, but like I've never seen them in my food. Thank goodness. Thank goodness I've never seen roaches in my food. Like I said, I would flip out. I do not like roaches anywhere, but especially in my food. So sorry to keep repeating myself, but yes, I've never seen roaches in my food. Now they were in my kitchen. I've seen them in the cabinets. I've seen them in the sinks. I've seen them in the cabinets. I've seen them in the drawers. I've seen them on the floor. I've seen them by the trash. I've seen them on the stove. I've seen them inside the stove. Okay. So I have not cooked anything for a while. I just pretty much went out and bought stuff that I can just pop in the microwave, because I was just like, you know what, I'm not taking a chance of me cooking something, spending my money cooking something. What I usually like to cook is chicken, rice and broccoli, or chicken, rice and some type of side vegetable. That's what I usually like cooking. Now if I'm cooking all that, and I see a roach like in the pan or on my plate, I'm like, no. So I just didn't want to take that chance. So I just pretty much, since I've seen this roach problem in my place of residence, I just pretty much decided that I'm only gonna buy stuff that I can microwave, or I'll eat out. Mostly I would just buy stuff that I would microwave, because I'm not rich. That I can't be eating out every day. But I did eat out sometimes. I ate out a little more than usual, especially when the roach problem was like, everywhere. But so I just wanted to share that backstory with you. Yeah, that's why I got it. I want to say this probably lasted. Hmm. It probably lasted a good year, year and a half, off and on, but mostly on. Mostly, definitely, absolutely on. You've seen the roaches most of the time. I want to say probably about 80, 90% of that time with that year. There were times where I didn't see them, but, hmm, yeah. And fun fact about roaches is that if you notice or not, this is just something I learned from living with roaches. That roaches like to hide in the dark. They like to hide in the dark. So like say you're coming home from work or coming home from wherever, and it's nighttime, and you know how and sometimes I would flip the light on and see the roach scattering because they realized I wasn't here, and they definitely came out to play. So I would see them. I'll turn on a light, and oh my god, they would scatter, scatter, scatter. And it's funny, like for some reason I would see I have one of those one of those wind. Let me see if I can show you real quick. Sorry about my room's a little messy. Sorry. I have one of these right here, one of these wind fans right there, and they would be on the fan all the time. I don't know why. Inside the fan and on the fan. I don't know why. There's no food on that. There's no, type of sauces or anything to attract them. So I don't know why they would be on the fan. But they would definitely be on that fan. So when I came home from work or came home from wherever and turned on the light, and I've seen them crawling on the fan. Okay. So yeah. So that's a fun fact about roaches. They definitely like to hide in the dark. And, another example, when I mentioned my drawer, they would be under my clothes because it would be dark most of the time. So yeah. So I realized, okay, so fast forward, I found this on, where did I find this on? Did I find this on Amazon? Yes, I found this on Amazon. If I remember, I will try to link. I will try to put the link to this product in the description and also in the comments if I remember. But if not, you can definitely just go to Amazon and do a search for it. But I will leave the link. Look in the description and the comments also, because it may be there, it may not. I do apologize if I forgot. But so I have found this stuff on Amazon, and just to give you a backstory on this stuff. Let's see. I laid it down. I laid about, I want to say about 4 traps down. I laid, one in the drawers, I think 2 in the drawers, and 3 on the floor. I put 1 under my bed, and I put, 1 in the in the closet, and I also put 1 by my hamper, since they like to be on my hamper so much, inside my hamper. So that's what I did. And the first week, the first, no, I'm sorry, the first couple of days I didn't really notice anything, but I want to say after the 4th day, after the 3rd day, it was the 3rd day actually, because I remember it was the 3rd because I was counting. So after the 3rd day, OMG, I woke up and I counted them. So I know how many there were. I literally seen, what was it, 32 dead roaches on my floor, like all over my room. So I was like, oh wow, this stuff works. This stuff works. I've never seen that on any traps or any home remedies that I use. I've never seen that, and especially in such a quick response time. 3 days, I was like, wow, this stuff works. I was like, yes, like such a sigh of relief. Oh, I was like, yes, yes, yes. I think I found something that works. So the first full week, I definitely noticed it was probably half, of the roaches that I've seen. And keep in mind, this problem has been going on for a year. So I've had definitely a lot of, you want to say probably hundreds. I don't know about thousands, but hundreds of roaches in my house. Absolutely. So after the first week, I've seen about 50% less roaches. That was definitely a good thing. I want to say the second week, definitely more. I want to say it went from 50% to about, I want to say about 65%. Yep. And the 3rd week is when I really noticed the change, because one thing that I did to test, since I said that they like to hide in the dark, I opened my dresser drawers, and if I didn't see any, because there usually be about, I want to say 2 or 3 crawling in each drawer. It used to be. But after using this stuff, I want to say I would, after the third week, I would say I would see one, maybe one or two at the most. But after the fourth week of using this, and that's currently where we are now, while I'm recording this video, after a whole month, I have not seen any roaches. Like, I have not seen none. And if I did see them, they were dead because of this stuff right here, because of this Advion cockroach bait. So I would absolutely give this A plus plus plus. If you have any kind of roach problem or any kind of water bug problem, get this stuff. This stuff works. Don't well, you can if you want to, but I would not go out and try anything else. I would try this first. I would definitely try this first, because this, I mean, not only did it get rid of the roaches in my place of residence, but your peace of mind, which is everything. Your peace of mind, like, it's so comforting and so relaxing to come home and not have to worry about is there a roach in my food, or if there's a roach in my dressers, or if there's a roach in my... That's another thing. They would crawl on me at night. I forgot to mention that. They would crawl on me at night, and that definitely affected my sleep. Absolutely affected my sleep. So it was very, just the peace of mind, the mental health of it all was like so calming and so relaxing, and I absolutely love this. Okay, well, I want to wrap this video in a few minutes, but so I would definitely get to say A++. I just want to go over a couple more things, and I'm going to wrap this video in a couple of minutes. I just wanted to go over, I forgot to mention that I did not see, when the roaches were dead, that third day that I had came and I saw them, of course I picked them up. I noticed there were 3 kinds of roaches. I didn't really realize that, because when they're crawling around, they all kind of look alike. So there were 3 kind of roaches. The first kind of roach, and I'll just try to see if it was of course, I think a lot of people know it's a German cockroach. They're the ones that are like little and golden color. And of course, they carry a lot of pesticides and also bacteria, and they can also cause food poisoning. Those are German cockroaches. Those are the ones, the little tan goldish ones are really shiny, and they're about mid-size. So that was the first kind that I saw. The second kind that I saw was American cockroaches. They're a little bit bigger than the German cockroaches. They're reddish and brown in color, and they have very long skinny legs, and they're a little bit bigger, but not big, not like huge, but they're a little bit bigger than the German cockroaches. And the last ones that I seen, they also carry bacteria and pesticides also. The last one I seen was Oriental cockroaches. I believe they were the biggest ones. I'm not sure. Them or the American cockroaches. The Oriental ones, they're dark brown in color, and they are a little bit smaller than the American cockroaches are the big ones that you see sometimes, that you may see, are the biggest ones are the American. So it'll be the American, as far as size, it'll be the American, it'll be the Oriental, and it'll be the German cockroaches, which will be the smallest. But they're all the same annoying size, right? I don't think that changes. They're the same annoying size. So yeah, so just to go over, I had German cockroaches, I had American cockroaches, I had Oriental cockroaches in my place of residence at the same time. Now, how that happened, I have no idea. But they were there. So yeah. So I just want to go ahead. I'm gonna wrap this up in about a minute. Okay, I want to get this another minute. Okay. And let me see, anything else that I wanted to go over? If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments. I just wanted to show you how this looks, how these traps look. Okay. They come in a pack of, let me see. They come in a pack of, I think it's 12. Is it 12? I think it is 12. And they look like this. They're really, okay, they look like, that's how they look. They're pretty cool. They have the bait in there, the food bait in there, and they also have, which is really cool, they have like very big openings for, I think there's 2 of them, let me see. Yeah, there's 2, there's one right, there's 3 of them, I think, there's one right there. Yeah, there's 3 of them. And you just lay them down, just like that. Just lay them down, just like that. Hide it behind your trash can, put it in your drawers, whatever. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap this up, okay? Again, I will try to link the put the link in the comments in the description if I remember. But I want you guys to have a blessed, safe day. Thank you guys for watching. Any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. All right. You guys have a blessed day. Bye.